Mom, do you remember watching Blue Beetle?
Yes.
Is that a good movie or bad movie?
It's good. I liked it.
Ah, I like Blue Beetle too. Blue Beetle taught me plenty about the value of family.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like Shazam before it. Now, Mom, how proud are you of the fact that one of Blue Beetle's producers got the movie a theatrical release and a $50 million budget increase instead of premiering on the HBO Max streaming service like Batgirl.
Oh, very proud. What a coup. It really deserved to have a theatrical release. Yeah. And I liked how not only was his family and cultural background important in the film, but like in a typical superhero film, like the superhero has to be the secret, not share with anybody, not even have to talk about it with those closest to him. And his whole family was involved. You know, it was like
That was nice.
family endeavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like going alone, like the Marlboro Man or whatever.
Yeah, George Lopez really knew how to steal the show and how in the way he played Jaime and Milagro's Uncle Rudy. You know George Lopez, right?
Oh yeah, he was the uncle. He did great.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a comedian with his own situation comedy, George Lopez, and he also made a new show with his daughter, Lopez versus Lopez.
Yeah. Two generations. Yeah, his presence, personality really comes across. Big personality, big presence in the film. And clearly, he should have been an engineer,
Hmm.
He obviously had the talent of an engineer and an inventor.
He had the technology to override the surveillance footage.
Yeah, I mean, he was ingenious, just like the original Blue Beetle, Jennifer's father, but he was, much different circumstances, not being CEO of a big company. But yeah, he clearly was at a similar level of talent and creativity.
Yeah, my most favorite part of Blue Beetle was definitely Melissa Escobillo, who played the Blue Beetle hero's sister, Milagro Reyes.
I like the sister. She's great. This is the person I guess we're related to
Yeah.
most in the film.
She's very cute and very good at being funny.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to relate to the mom, but no, I related to the sister.
Me too.
And not the lead guy?
Well,
I mean, liking the sister is different from relating to her, like imagining being in her place.
I know that Paulo Maridueña is the main superhero of the star of the film Blue Beetle, but I also want you to know that George Lopez stole the show, but Melissa Escobedo stole my heart.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She is 12 days younger than me.
Oh,
Only
well,
12
hey,
days.
yes, you're sort of same age, you could date. I mean, the lead guy, how do we pronounce his name? He said he wasn't going to be a heartthrob, and he was expecting to be a heartthrob. He was predicting he would not be a heartthrob. And I guess he's right, but that also it's kind of more of a family film than like the lone hero heartthrob, right?
That was okay. I wasn't expecting him
yeah.
to be the next heartthrob either.
He realized he saw the film for what it was,
Yeah.
where his heart was.
Did you know that he also plays one of the main characters in Cobra Kai? Or one of the characters in Cobra Kai?
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but I'd like to.
I'd like to see it too. And Holo Maridueña has also done voice acting in the animated television shows Victor and Valentino, Cleopatra in Space, Fast and Furious Spy Racers, and Bat Wheels.
It's done a lot of voice work then. Good, I'll keep doing it.
I'd really like it if Holo Maridueña could still continue making time for further animated television credits and animated film credits after Blue Beetle, because I was really happy when Zachary Levi told me that even after 2 Shazam movies, the opportunity to reprise Eugene's voice from the Tangled movie and the series Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure still made him excited at the possibility of taking on another animated television role after the 2 Shazam films, if he ever makes time to in his acting schedule to do that again. And
Good.
and Shameik Moore hasn't had any animated television roles yet, but he still told me that at Chicago Fan Expo the next day that he'd still be up for to take on a long. He'd still be up for a long-term animated television role after he's complete with his work on the Spider-Verse trilogy.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Remember that.
So it seems just as likely that Holo Maridueña and Melissa Escobedo may feel the same way about doing more voice acting after the Blue Beetle movie, and not just give up on long-term animated roles entirely, like Jodie Foster after Taxi Driver.
Still holding that against her. I think they can even if they get more live action parts, they can work around, the voice acting around it.
I'm sure they could. And unlike Holo and Victor and Valentino and Cleopatra in Space, Melissa hasn't had any animated film roles or animated television roles yet.
Yes, she could. Maybe Holo will put in a good word for her. And remember, things have changed a lot since Jodie Foster did voice acting work.
Oh yeah.
Okay? It's not just a kid's Saturday morning cartoon thing anymore, right?
I think Holo could I'd also like it if Holo put in a good word for Mary Mouser, because they're co-stars on Cobra Kai, and Mary Mouser also used to do voice acting when she was 10 years old on the animated series adaptation of Me, Eloise.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'd like to see her do voice acting again, which I know she can do, because Mary Mouser, even though she hasn't had any other animated television roles since Me, Eloise, and Chowder, I know that it's still possible for her to make time for that, because she's not as big as Jodie Foster or Taylor Lautner.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it takes a little time.
Yeah. Plus, Blue Beetle did a lot more to help on-screen representation for the Latino American community than Batgirl would have done, since it just changed a white superheroine to be Latina.
And that's it. Like, there's no whole backstory, family, or anything.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds really pasted on. Whereas that was part of the story, family.
Yeah. Leslie Grace. Yeah, I think Leslie Grace needs to seek out their acting credits.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I cried so much. I wasn't expecting to.
It was very good. And we're also very glad to see Harvey Guillen and Susan Sarandon at the Chicago Fan Expo a week before we saw Blue Beetle.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah. Well, this has been a fun video. Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.